people, welcome to another episode of the Flex and KG show.
Boom!
Not live.
Not live.
Hey.
No, I'm not even doing that today. I'm not doing that today. I've gone through it, bro. We've gone through it. It's sad. It's sad. You haven't, bro. You know we haven't spoken since. This all went wrong.
All right.
The last game.
You know what? Good. I'm glad you're in this mode. I'm glad you're in this mood.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to talk about. Today. We're going to talk about Ten Hag time ticking because there's been reports about United interested in Nagelsmann, etc., etc. But just in general about this week, because if we don't have a good week, you know what intensifies. If we have a bad week, i.e. 2 L's or just 1 point, or a really bad week, a lot can intensify. If we got 2 W's,
it's back.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It just goes. It's yo-yo.
And I'm like this, yeah? So we have got a lot to talk about. And we're going to talk about Jason Wilcox as well. And we're going to talk about the ditching of the green shirt.
Oh, it's gone.
They're not going to wear it again for the rest of the season. Probably more because the colours of the teams that we're playing for the rest of the season, you don't need it anymore, rather than we hate that green. But a lot of people on social media saying, good, never winning that shirt, which is true. We never win in that shirt. I don't think we've won it.
It's like a grey one, isn't it? That grey one.
Exactly. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But all right, you're right. We haven't really caught up.
We haven't spoken.
Let's speak.
Let's have a cool chat.
Where do you want to start?
I want to start with Ten Hag. I want to start with the manager, just where your head's at, where I'm at, like how you, like what's going on, you know? Because you interviewed me at the end of that game. I watched your interview before your fan view, and then we haven't spoken since then. And usually we might have a midweek little chat, like a little weekend chat. I needed time as well. I just unplugged from football. So bank holiday, I wasn't involved. I did nothing.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
it's good. Catch up with the family.
Bro. But yeah. But then I'm back now. I've had enough time to like think about things and just the football team and stuff. And I'm like, what I'm tired of. Yeah, is that journey of win. It's good. It's great. Lose. The manager's gonna lose his job. I feel like the manager's gonna lose his job after every loss. That's mad. That bro, I've never seen anything like this. Yeah. I've never seen we have to win this game. If we don't win this game, then we lose. No, we have to win this game, we win it. Then it's like, oh yes. Ah. And then after it goes back, literally in a tick. Have we turned the corner? That's it. When we're talking about the turning the corner, we don't. We just spin back and then it becomes rubbish again. And I'm like, I even asked you before the show, it goes, if we get a draw from Thingy, from Brentford.
Oh, yeah, you did. And I was like, we just can't.
And then you're good. No, but your feelings. I said, will your feelings change if we get a draw in the Brentford game? And you said categorically, no, it won't.
Did I?
Like, what's going to happen from now to the end of the season? Like, yeah, so I just find it funny. But then I get, the killer is, I'm not even blaming your Thingy, because I can understand why fans are not excited about what they're seeing with Ten Hag. 100%. I can understand it. Like I can get the concept of what's going on. Why is it so many shots? Why did we get out battled? I didn't even listen to his press conference, which will probably rile. If I probably listened to it, I probably would have got a bit more. Did you hear anything in it that you didn't like?
Yeah, I
like
went in my Flex's view. That's what I
do you
was
say?
annoyed the next day, because he said the thing, didn't he? He said, City come here, it was very difficult for them. It's not an easy place to come.
Yeah.
Didn't like that. And then he said about he's not concerned about the amount of shots that we're facing.
He's lying.
Yeah, but just, I don't know, man.
He doesn't want, no one sets up the team
to take that. I know, but it doesn't sound good, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound good.
The
rub me. Yeah, exactly. I was annoyed as well. Remember I said like more at me. Because some people had the comments and some people say, Flex, it's your own fault. Stop flip-flopping, Flex. Pick where you're at and stay there.
Yeah.
And I did say on one of the shows, I said, you know what, Marcel? I think it was Marcel. I said, you know what? It probably would be easier if I was just like you, like have the opinion you have, which is like, listen, I'm fine with all of this. You guys keep going crazy. I know this is part of the process. You know what Marcel's like. Yeah. Or it'd be fine if I was...
Which is not a bad take.
Which is not a bad take. Or... I'll be fine if I just stood on the side of like, he's just not the guy.
Yeah.
See you later. Yeah, this guy's not it, mate. See, but because I just keep being like, every time I try to have a little bit of oomph to say, you know what, man, this team, like, we've got players coming back. This team can, you know what I mean? Like, they just do a Man United thing.
They're inconsistent.
And I know, and people at home are going to watch saying, well, we could have told you that.
Yeah.
We could have told you that.
You told me that at the beginning
I
of the season.
told you that. Yeah, exactly. But this is why I'm angry with myself. Because, I don't know, maybe it was the self-glory in that thing of the Liverpool thing. Because of like,
wrong with enjoying that.
I know, I don't regret that.
You can feel good about your team won in the last minute.
I don't regret that. I don't regret that. But what I'm saying is that probably because I told you so tour for 2 weeks. I was in that mode. And then Man United went, we're going to remind you so.
Yeah, but it's the game.
And that's what pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, do you know what? I've admitted it now.
Yeah.
Now I think back.
Yeah.
It was the complete pivot from like what I know United to be, and I was in my own little.
Cause that's your next game's Liverpool.
Well, it's Chelsea.
But the game.
And then it's that. Yeah.
The game is Liverpool.
So
and that's that one with the glasses. Do you know the? But carry on.
This is what I'm saying. So, and now I'm like going towards the Chelsea game, and I had to ask the community this morning. I went, community, I got to do things with Matisse and that. I just need to check in with you, community.
Yeah.
They were like, listen, no, don't you dare let him come in. Chelsea are worse. We need the same Liverpool energy flex. Need to do it.
Yeah.
So I went, all right, cool. you got me, guys. I got it, and I did it.
But that's bad though. That's bad because you don't know how to feel. That's why you're That's why you're a mess. You don't know how to feel. You're getting into games and you're like, oh, how do I like? You're lost. You're literally you're a reflection of the Man United team. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's like literally opening a box of chocolates without even saying what one is gonna be. Are you gonna be a team that? Are you the team that doesn't want it? Remember when we played? What's that game against Nottingham Forest? That's shocking. That team when you look around and you see our players and they don't look up for it. And you're like, wait, and you see the clip of Eriksen, bless Eriksen, he just got one of the faces.
It was just the time.
Not saying he doesn't want it, but he's got one. But in that game, you've had that game where it's like, these guys can be rolled over. These guys can be out-battled. Then you get the Fulham game, which they had the more clinical chances.
It was bad.
But then, I don't know if it was out-battled. I remember being out-battled, outmanned. Not in the Forest. But in this game here, Flex, nothing we was good at. Even that's why, like, it was more embarrassing when the game ends and you're like, fair dues. Like, fair dues. I was in that game saying, fair dues. I said, I can't believe it would have been a crime against football for us to get the smash and grab because we didn't do anything good enough for it. We weren't good enough for smash and grab. We wasn't good enough. And that's why, like, we have to compartmentalize this thing. You can say, Mr. Manager, you getting outmanaged by Thomas Frank is not good enough. No. You not being able to find an answer to the team breaking down or finding, like change of formation, change of shape, change of personnel. Like, do these things to have a difference. When after half time, I need to be able to look at the manager and say, you've tried to affect this game. The problem is, we didn't see that in this last one. And I think that's one of the glaring issues. Again, players coming back from injury, like Martinez and the man getting spun was horrible, but Martinez wasn't ready. That's what you learned in that game. Martinez got the ball.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. He was just there to make us feel better about him being back on the bench.
He might have come on for 10
if
we were winning or something.
He wasn't ready at all.
And he got thrown into it. You remember, as soon as he came off the bench, I went, it's tough for him to get up to speed to this because we're already playing awful. I don't know.
Two forced changes.
And Casemiro, same thing. Like, it just wasn't. I know they're experienced players and they're part of our starting 11, really, in this version of Man United, but it felt like, I don't know.
They was not ready.
Brentford are running up.
They were just there for the good vibes for the bench.
Yeah.
But the bench wasn't loaded the way it needs to be.
But we said it was at the beginning. We guys, look,
no,
and the bench is good.
But then it looked good, but it looked good, but a depleted battery. Do you know what I'm saying? These men were playing and they weren't. They were just there in, you pick up something and say, all right, let's see what's going on. You couldn't do nothing for us. And the issue is when there's the lack of plan B, so now like if the top front three don't work, you're finished.
Yeah, got nothing.
Because we haven't got nothing else. So if Rasmus can't get nothing from
he was back to the old Rasmus.
He got yam up.
On the time ticking thing,
yeah.
Do you feel like if we get a bad result, bro, like bad 2 results, like this week, if this week goes bad, And I know we get here quite a lot.
Every week.
I know, so but it's been the theme of the season, so I'm just going to ask it again. What can that look like? Do you think Ineos are like, yeah, this is why we ain't made our decision yet, and there's been talks about Nagelsmann or just other things and just...
I saw that, like, it's... I just feel like it's not a simple answer. Like, it's not as simple.
Do you think Ineos will want to keep him?
Well, they should. They should. Like, my thing is, I know that it's like now, because it's like, we're having a rough season. We're inconsistent. We're an inconsistent side. You know, like if we go on and do well in the FA Cup and win it, that's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna need like beyond hope and pray. It's gonna need so much. But then again, that will be progression this season. Now the regression is in the Premier League. We just can't. What he has to fix, and I'm hoping it'll be a summer. He has to fix that midfield. But then we have to talk about glaring things that when you say time's ticking, time could be ticking on players like Bruno. Time could be ticking on players like where you're saying, because you're not doing anything for us now.
So you're saying time's ticking over. It's not actually shouldn't be just him.
It's him that, but time has to be ticking because now whoever comes in, we have to fix the midfield.
But he's the one who's going to get the brunt. Like, because Ineos can just change the manager. In the summer, they can just go, thank you.
But I'm saying that we still got a similar issue. I get Casemiro's going in this down. Don't get me wrong, he doesn't get to be free from this. He's at the table saying, bro, fix this thing. Like this midfield has been a problem from pre-season, which we all identified, said it's too light, nothing's happening here. And all this season we've seen 40 or something shots, and he's tried to tell us it doesn't matter. It matters, bro. It matters. He's saying it doesn't matter, but sometimes you can tell when a manager's just saying stuff for the press. This is a problem. He's poorly constructed his side, and he's not getting the best out of it. We do know he's a tactician. We do know he can coach. We do know he can do these things. But his team right now, how he's constructed it, he can't get away with it, and he can't be honest because people will say, "Well, why did you do it in the first place?" So now he's trying to almost lie to us as fans and be like, it's fine. It's not fine having 70 touches in the opponent's half against Brentford.
Box, not half.
That's criminal. But at the same time, you have to say to yourself, as a Man United fan, well, why is it that we're allowing teams that are not as good as us to be outman us, out-physical us?
People are saying because Ten Hag's not good enough. That's
no,
why.
because it can't be just Ten Hag. It's application. Bro, if I say to you, you tell me, come be on this channel, but I don't apply myself, it's rubbish. Like
so it's
you can say that, you can say, hey, because you can tell me, in a management thing, KG, I need more from you. Yeah, but if I'm not applying myself, I'm shit. Yeah,
but also as a manager, if I can't get the best out of the people that I've got, that also makes me a shit manager.
It makes you but then
like if you work in retail and it's an underperforming thing, the CEO ain't gonna go sack all the thing. They're saying you're the head of an underperforming store.
Yes, you're head of an underperforming store, but then at the same time, who else is gonna get sacked? The people in the thing that be stealing a living. If I'm out thingy stealing stuff from the stockroom, which their men are doing, them men are stealing on the pitch. You're playing, and I don't understand why we're getting these performances. We're still like, and not just to put on Bruno, but we're carrying the story of the season is we're carrying the big players. We're carrying this moments where he's not done enough. So I need you lot to be at home to understand. I'm not saying it's a clean blanket for Ten Hag. He has to change it. He has to. If there's a low block, figure it out.
But these are the things that he's not doing that. He's not doing that, KG.
But
this Brentford thing, is not a one-off. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. It's not. He even said, been international break, players go off and they're in different international things, so it takes them a while to get back into rhythm. Bollocks.
But then you can say that. But the flip side to what you're saying is it's not a one-off, but there's been good days at the office where we're not always like how we play games.
No, we're not. But even in the good days in the office, and this is what I have come to realise.
Yeah.
Even when I'm basking in all our glory and celebrating all our wins, which we should because we're fans, when I look at just the way we play and how we win games, it still hasn't been. What standout performances has there really been? I'll go through some examples. When we played against Wolves, that was the best 45 minutes we'd seen. We were, wow, magnificent. Look what happened. Do you know what I mean? When we played against, I don't know, Everton at home when we won 2-0, Garnacho won 2 penalties. It was like, people were like, oh, okay, yeah, it was a win. When we played against West Ham, we won 3-0. I've never, we went, like,
But
I'm not saying moan about it when it happens.
Not moan about it, but I'm saying, isn't this something that has preceded the manager? So I'm saying that under Oli, we was one half. Remember, was that one half United?
And what
under
happened?
everyone, but I'm saying, but
They
then the fundamentals but the problems are still here. So I'm saying to you that it has to be. It's not just, I get there's a poor store manager, but we keep changing the store manager, and with the worst performing store if you put it into retail. And why? Well, it's the same people there, and we'll have the same conversation again. A new man will come in, and that is an issue.
So should Ten Hag only keep his jobs because basically the players that are there keep failing?
I think he should be given the chance to fix what he's made. He's
wrong.
made a mistake this season. This season,
gone wrong
he
this
constructed the team this season. But then
There's only 3 players in that Brentford team who played last year.
What is wrong with this side, or what is wrong with Man United is, when we talk about 18 months of his time, we're talking as if the first 11 months or the first season was a failure. It wasn't. But we add that to the thing.
It's one good, one bad.
It's one good, one bad. But we're saying he's been there for 18 months and it's all failed. That's not true. That's not a true reflection of the thing. Yes, in the first season, he had, it was De Gea, he had a look at things.
We praised him.
In the first season, he had a look
at
things and he said, you know what, I'm going to consolidate. I'm not going to play my style totally, but I'm going to just make this thing work. Second season, he's actually tried to play his style and it hasn't worked. So one of the main things is Onana took a long time to get busy. We did have the injuries. We have had thingy, and he's let himself down in games. He's let himself down tactically in games. But in some ways, we've never been great for 90 minutes in any performance. We've never been great. I don't think I've watched us in the 2 years have a solid, oh my goodness, we're flawless. Maybe there's one game that I can be really proud of, and that was the game when Ronaldo stormed off.
Spurs.
Against Spurs.
That was really good last year.
That's the only game I can say, you know what, that one worked.
Outstanding.
But then outstanding performance from beginning to end. But I haven't seen that from us this season.
And that's the thing. It's like, I see why the criticism is
there.
I see why the criticism is there.
Would you sack him now? Would you sack, after that Brentford performance, do you want to sack him?
No, it's not. It's less about one game. I think you're right. It shouldn't just change on one thing. I know there can be like that one game where everyone goes, no, enough's enough. I wouldn't just be changing my opinion on that. I think I'm just still on the fence. This is my problem. I'll be honest. I can't, and that's me admitting that there's an issue though, because I can't decide. I'm not sure. And the reason why I'm not sure is because I see things, I'm like, I don't think that's going to change. And
I want to give you an opportunity to fix it.
And that was the other 50% of me where I'm like, I do want to see this new structure and him given a chance in it. And he's going to have to get to grips with it pretty quickly and start showing some stuff. He obviously got a year left as well.
Yeah. Because while we talk about Arsenal, my thing with, I was talking to Turkish today or something, I was saying, bro, if you not sacked him the way what he was looking like with the 8th, whatever, was it 6? I can't remember.
8th,
8th, 6. It's sackable.
So 8th, 5th.
8th, 5th. It's sackable. It's a sackable offence. But they're now real challenges. Not even, when I was watching them play on the weekend, I said, it's mad how they can really go toe-to-toe with these teams. And I never predicted from what they were to what they turned into. Now, they can say, well, we saw signs. But then a Man United fan could say, well, listen, I saw some signs. I saw him bringing through certain players. And I thought, we're heading in the right direction, but we're still kind of inconsistent. Now, and it'd be fair to say that. Let's say, well, the first season and the next season, and we're actually going well in the Cups. We're a Cup team. We were actually a Cup side. He can go on another level. But then the goodwill is not, that people trusted Arteta would do that. And then after they got a blessed season, they competed. And now they're competing. That's them now. Us, we're still far behind, but that he should still be given. But he should still be given that thing, because I never knew they were going to turn into.
Yeah, well, basically what you're saying is, look, they did it. They stuck by the guy and they wanted him out.
And I never knew. They said, well, they had youngsters. Because I said, well, why did you lot, why did you not believe in him? He brought through the youngsters. He was ringing, and we could see what he was trying to do. Well, we know what he's trying to do, but it's not being done yet. If he fixed that midfield, we could say that we're back in the match. This is what I say
about this one, about the Arteta one. It isn't always entirely comparable because Ineos don't have that allegiance to Erik ten Hag, bro. They just don't.
Yeah.
Like they like it's not on them. It's on them to make it work if he stays. But if they're coming in and want a whole fresh outlook on things and the type of football they decide they want this team to play, they don't think he's capable of doing it. It's a lot easier for them to say, yep, see you later, than it was for Arsenal's board, who really believed in Mikel Arteta and thoroughly brought him in. And they even said we probably wanted to bring him a little bit earlier. We didn't quite go for it, but they always believed that that's his guy. So they changed the environment in order to believe in the guy that they really sought after. I don't believe that Sir Dave Brailsford, Jean-Claude Blanc, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and then the people who are going to be on their way in terms of Jason Wilcox, who we'll talk about in a minute, Omar Barada and Dan Ashworth. I don't believe those guys are sitting there going, listen, he is 100% the guy that we back. Because how can they be? They didn't bring him in. So for me, it's harder for them to look at it and go, we must stick by him. It's a lot harder to do that.
It'll be flawed. Even like, let's say, I'm not comparing it to Sir Alex. I'm just giving the example of Sir Alex struggled when he came in. And he went on to be one of the greatest managers of all time. So it's like you have to
exercise more patience. Just keep
patience.
The patience.
I'm just saying that how Sir Alex, if it was young, starting, burgeoning career, Sir Alex would have sacked him. Would have sacked him easily, just because.
Well, he'd won the European Cup with Aberdeen before that.
But I'm just saying, even if because you're winning a trophy somewhere else, doesn't matter. He's won trophies. That's not important right now.
Man United haven't won for a long time.
We're talking about now. I think it's just being committed to the process and saying, look, I know it's rough right now, but then let's get through these things. Let's build through the mistakes. He's made mistakes this season. That's Absolutely. Sure. He's made mistakes this season. We're too light, we're too short, haven't got enough up front. We just don't have the right pieces. And then after the people that he's put his arm around and believed in, they haven't given back.
But I would see. There is an argument of that exercise, the patience thing, 100%. That's why when Marcel was saying, I was like, I do get bits of what you're saying. I do get bits of what you're saying. But the thing that's alarming for me, though, is the lack of trying to see what he's doing. I can't see it. Marcel says, I can see how he wants to do, high block this, and he wants to play front foot. I don't see that.
No, but there's times when we see it in a match, but not in 490. There's times when we see what he wants to do. In games,
I see it sometimes. The way that he can't adapt when we don't have things going our way is alarming as well. Like there's not a consistent
low block.
Yeah, and he's been with the players long enough, even whether the players are good enough or not, for us to be able to visually see a routine and pattern of what we eventually want it to look like. I can see that with Ange Postecoglou straight away. I can see that with Unai Emery straight away. You could see it with Jurgen Klopp straight away. You could see it with Pep straight away. You could see it. Bit more time with Arteta because the team was really, really bad. He had to rip it. It took him 2 years to almost rip it up. It was so bad. But he got a better starting block than Arteta ever did. Arteta had some absolute.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
It's not.
It is.
It's not, bro.
It is because the pressure's different. It's not a better starting block. This is the worst Man United.
Pressure's not different.
We fell into thingy. We fell into the Europa.
We're still in Europe, bro.
No, we fell in. We didn't.
Don't matter. We're still in it.
No,
bro.
but it wasn't good enough. We're
bro,
bad.
They had like Maitland-Niles
but
right
you have to
back,
understand
Kolasinac. Fucking, they
but
had
we're
shit.
bad.
Bro, he inherited a team that had Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, and I know
we've
he
been
dismantled
punked by
it.
these lot.
But we had players, bro.
But we've been punked by the team.
Who inherited a better? You saying Erik ten Hag didn't inherit a better squad than Thingy?
No, he didn't.
He did, KG,
He didn't.
man.
I don't believe so.
He did, bro.
Because you're talking about when you say squad, you're saying that these players are good. They weren't good. Flex.
No, but I'm saying they were better than they were better than the players Arteta had.
No, but I'm saying even now you got Jesse Lingard fucking in, excuse my language, in Tokyo somewhere doing.
He didn't have him.
I'm saying in terms of the players that the players haven't gone on and done well. They haven't gone on and left and said, oh, look at them tearing up now. These players were underperforming. They've been underperforming for years. So you come into a situation where even just down to training. Remember when Bruno and them man was saying, we're actually serious now. The attitude at Man United stung. So yes, you can have good players, but then the application and the thingy towards games was not there. The players could do what they want. They were down in tools, and now he tried to bring back a new attitude. Because the attitude at Man United, even if Sanchez can come to Man United and said as soon as he came here, he wanted to leave straight away, that tells you something. That club is rotten from the inside. So you can't tell me if a new manager comes along and says, I don't care what names are in the squad, you man don't know what you're doing. You man are not serious. You lot are not focused at Man United. All you want to do is wait for the next manager and you start again. But it's not good enough. So he had to come in and turn the ship round, and that we praised him for saying he's bringing back the energy and the attitude, and that's what I'm talking about.
But I don't disagree. Like the things he had to undo in terms of the culture, the failing nature, how shit it was with. I'm talking about player for player, pound for pound, as they say in the boxing thing. Pound for pound, yeah. Arteta's first 11 that he inherited was this: Maitland-Niles at right back, Socrates, David Luiz, a young kid called Saka, playing at left back, Leno, Lucas Torreira, Xhaka, Reece Nelson, Lacazette up front, Aubameyang, and Ozil in there, which obviously there were problems and etc. etc. Eric Ten Hag inherited David De Gea, top draw keeper, Diogo Dalot.
But he got rid of straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Golden Glove and whatever.
And Diogo Dalot, this is Diogo Dalot that weren't. Yeah, this wasn't the Diogo Dalot.
Yeah, he's good. Lindelof, the Ghost of Rafe the Phantom, Shaw, Fred McTominay.
And look, so where we go to Lindelof and Maguire has been a calamity since they first got in.
Yeah, but it was Varane and Lindelof.
No, but I'm saying, Lindelof has not been.
He broke it up.
And even Varane that we got, I wouldn't say that it was playing amazing until he linked up with Martinez. Carry on.
Sancho.
Shaw has been up and down for Man United his whole career.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sancho,
never
Fernandes.
done Man United
No,
shirt.
but what I'm saying is, I'm talking about the individual players. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes, wicked.
Sancho never done a United shirt. Bruno Fernandes, wicked.
Martial, who was good under Oli before, he was, and then Ten Hag told us how important he was. Just injured, shit.
There you go.
Yeah, and Rashford.
That's it.
Right, but what I'm saying
but then
is,
Rashford
for pound.
But Rashford, even the Rashford that he got was Rashford that was nowhere near form.
Yes, I get that. But it's Rashford that had done something.
No, but I'm saying all these players have they haven't delivered. So even when we've been here as Man United fans and said, well, look at these players on paper, we should be doing better.
Right, but here's the thing. Then he spent 438 million,
and
we're looking at the team and saying it's not no fucking better.
Sid now with the Martinez was a big signing, and I think we didn't get the most out. Well, the first season was good, and I finally saw Varane came to the party. Yeah. Onana, see the De Gea he got rid of De Gea. So even that guy, I would rate. How many players would I rate in that side? In the side that he inherited, I rated Bruno.
You rated Rashford. Like Rashford had a bad season.
Had a bad season,
but
before.
he still.
We wanted to sell him. We all got cussed. We was trying to sell him. I rated Bruno. And then I never rated Sancho in the Man United shirt. I rated De Gea.
But when Sancho was here when Eric Ten Hag was about to come, we all said
he's going to unlock him.
Why? Because Sancho's
no, because we thought he was going to unlock him.
Exactly, because Sancho's good.
But then Sancho could never be unlocked at this club.
No, but that's in hindsight because he's fallen out. What we're saying is that when at the time we've got Ronaldo, we've got we were basically really gassed that Eric Ten Hag's coming because he's actually got a good team.
But then,
and now we've got a good manager.
No, but then
Arsenal fans weren't thinking that when Arteta came in. They said he's got to strip all of this.
But then first game that thing he came in, that's what he's.
Did you think that?
Wait, Rangnick saw those players and said open heart surgery. So how does that work? So we went into thingy saying those are the same players that we said open out surgery. So which one is it? It's either everything's fine here and you don't need to operate, or it's a problem.
No, what the thing was the thing about a manager of getting a really good manager.
I thought
we were like, he's going to be good for Rashford. He's going to be good for Sancho. Oh my God, he's going to be good for like he's going to be good for these players. So actually, if our manager can raise the level of these players, which I get, hindsight is the thing that is coming into this where we know them players. Do you know what I'm saying? I get that. But what I'm talking about the moment of inheritance. Yeah? Arsenal fans would have looked at their thing and said, this is fucked. He's got to rip it all up. We would say, because of the pedigree of actual name of player, we would have said, I tell you what, Ten Hag's, absolutely, but I'm just saying that's why.
But that's why it feels good. But I'm saying we could be beaten with all the great players. We've been touched everywhere. On the road, even if you go to, even as we ended the Crystal Palace, all these teams. So my thing is, these are nice names. It doesn't mean shit. Yes, on the, against that Brentford side, we had better names out there. They're better, our names on the pitch should be like, we can do something. But if your attitude and everything is wrong, and he's not, again,
because it's not just the attitude.
But he has to be, you have to understand that while, yes, your name is Rashford, it means nothing in a pitch for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? And if you man are getting bullied off the ball, Bruno, you are Bruno Fernandes. Well, why can't you cut back? Why is there big gaps in the midfield? Why is it like there's so many...
Because also, if you're not set up right and you're left out there to play in a certain way, it's going to come back to the manager.
No, but that's...
You can't ignore that.
No, but I'm agreeing with you. Yeah. He has to fix that. We need to see, even if it's like he says to himself, you know what, I'm going to like fill up the midfield right now, and then after like
impact the thing,
you
bro.
Keep doing that.
It's why you get paid the big bucks. You're in the technical area with the dashed white line. You got to change. You got to do something.
He has to do that.
But we keep facing loads of shots. We keep being open in midfield. We keep playing ball football. We keep having shit patterns. He's bought loads of players as well. So we can't just keep saying that it's only the players,
No, but I think it's
and just assume he's just going to get it right.
No, but it's not
because Arteta did.
No,
there's no guarantee that's going to happen at Man United.
No, because now we're actually doing things that, as looking at the structure, we're now doing things with the Omars and this and whoever's. We have to bring in the I would say the environment at the club has to be better. Yeah. You have to say to yourself, well, why is it we can be outmanned, outdogged? Like, I'm looking at Gabriel and Saliba. They're saying to Haaland, you can't pass. Yeah. We're in games and we're scoring a goal, and there should be a moment of, all right, guys, we're 1-0 up. Forget my man at the touchline. We've just got into this game.
Mad.
How are we? Mad. But then this season, it's like, where's the fight? And again, I could put on 5 defenders. You man have to do your job. There's so much. It's almost like we've changed the manager so quickly. My thing is, I would like to change the personnel and pick in the right people that are choosing the personnel, and then say, big man, you can go. If we get to a point, I would like to get to Christmas with this manager, given the transfer window. If Christmas, we've seen no changes, he can leave. That's why, in my head,
so you've just got to the Christmas thing.
Yeah, because then after, I'm saying, you've had the summer window, there's no excuses. Everyone above you is here. You've allowed to get people out the club. This is your team. Well, you can't excuse, like... And
but this is what I'm saying, there's a lot of players there. It's like, Anthony's your player. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's gone terrible. Yeah. Martinez is your player. All right, he's been injured. Mason Mount, we don't know because he's been injured. You brought in Amrabat. Yeah. Cool, didn't work.
Loan.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Loan and thing is 2 different things, bro.
It's still a player that you had.
It's a player, but it's a loan, bro. You can't have the same.
So it don't count.
It can't. It's not. It can't. It's a loan. Like, a loan didn't work.
Rasmus
See you later.
Højlund, work in progress.
Yeah.
But you haven't been able to knit it together.
Haven't been able to knit it together.
And then in the absence of you knitting it together, you also haven't been able to sort of find a temporary solution to keep us...
Well, he's tried. The temporary solution has been McTominay at moments or whatever, but that's not what you want to do. You know that's not what you want to do.
Yeah, when everyone's fit, you don't play.
You don't want to play. So it's hard. Like, I just think, again, patience. A bit of patience is like, if we can... I get the time is ticking, and I understand some people are saying, you know, they're done. But for me, it takes us even further back.
If you didn't get in Europe and lost to Coventry in the semi-final?
Well, that's a possibility. I'll still give him to Christmas.
To not get past Coventry?
No, you have to get past Coventry.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not Coventry. I mean,
would that be if that happened, but we didn't get to the FA Cup final?
I can't even think about it. I can't even. That's Ineos. Ineos,
they would intervene.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. If that
Ineos, but
because there'd be nothing to keep him for.
But then he can't do that. Them players can't do that. They can't. Coventry in the semi-finals and they lose at Wembley. You lot are taking a piss. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
You can't do that. You can't do that. That's taking a piss.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no way. And I'm not even allowed myself to have that thought.
I know. I'm just sort of saying, like, or even if you don't get in Europe, it's easier for Ineos to say the objectives haven't been met. We just want to freshen things up. We're going to freshen it all up. It could happen. Let us know what you guys say in the comments. Just quickly, Jason Wilcox.
Yeah, man.
He has resigned at Brighton.
Well done.
We've agreed a deal with him. He's agreed to deal with Man United.
I recognise him.
Yeah, he won a league with Blackburn, man. Old school player. Used to be a winger, I think, and then turned into a wicked sporting director, head of the City's academy for a long time as well. Not in terms of like, because I know like it's not like a thing of like, have you read up on him? Do you know everything? But just in terms of how we're putting this thing together, does it keep giving you confidence that Ineos doing the right things and are going to be really good for us, or you're more like, let me just let all the pieces get together, then I'll make my judgment then, or do you getting good noises?
I think
like, what are you
I'm
saying?
getting a good vibe. I just think we just have to be careful as Man United fans because we're almost like how you feel when you set yourself up for calamity. We have to just understand that we're a process. We're a team that's in transition, and hopefully this is one of the good pieces. So now I know that when it comes to negotiations or identifying players, we have someone like him inside instead of a Murto, a Woodward. How it's been in the past, even like whoever's been running the show in the past, it's been a mess. As you say, you bring in these players. Even the Casemiro signing, while we loved it and it's a great name, oh my good, we bought in the Galactico. Well, he got a good year for us. Second year, he's running through treacle. So those are the issues where we need to think with the longevity mindset. Like even Rasmus was a good signing, but Rasmus with no help is short-sighted. You know what I mean? We should have a Rasmus. If Rasmus not working, bring on this player. And that's the difference that's what a big team can do. That's what the top sides are able to do. And at the moment, at Man United, I need these pieces that are going to start bringing in these types of players. Because even now, we're so emotionally connected to it. We're like, I like Anthony to come back from the dead. I like this player to come back from the dead. And someone's going to say, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not for me. Because it might be that. It might be to the point where it say, this is going on for too long. It's not working. Like even, bro, I can't tell you, and I don't want to just make it about Bruno, but I have to in some places. I can't tell you Bruno's last game, good game for Man United. That's worrying for me.
Yeah, all season it's been like that.
That's worrying for me.
Yeah.
I can't tell you Bruno's last good game. Rashford's last good game was probably Liverpool. Would you say?
Yeah, he was.
But I can't tell you 4 games.
Wolves when he came back off the ban.
Games. I can't name 4 games when I said Rashford or Bruno have been impeccable in.
No.
That's the problem.
There's a lot of players you can't say that for.
Those are our flagship. Those are the guys we said contract.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Big guys as well.
Big guys. This is not small. Like
one of them's captain.
When I shamelessly tried to put them into a combined 11, but I know they shouldn't be there.
Yeah, of course. Especially of this year's show.
There you go.
What
do you think about it?
I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it shows that we're thinking about the situation.
Yeah.
It isn't just lip service. I think that's another thing, because when Sir Jim comes in and starts pressing all the right buttons and, like you said, doing the, you know what I mean? Chicken bag. I hate all of them equally. You know,
I hate everyone.
They're all the enemy. I just want to kick them off the park. If a man leans 45 degrees,
he's got money.
And like has plain shirt just
open. Yeah. He's got a little house in Monaco. They're having a little meeting in Monaco for no reason.
Bear of them. Come to my holiday.
I think Newcastle being ridiculous. Well,
but if you ask me, you know, when we dealt with Omar, you know, Manchester City were very reasonable. Newcastle being silly. Too much money.
3 years. 3 years. He said he wants us to compete in 3 years. I said, have you looked at us? I hope. No, honestly, I really hope.
No, what he said was, well, we can't make it a 10-year plan because fans won't believe us. So I think between 3 and 5 years is about right,
And that's why
I just love the casualness.
It's casual.
It smells of peas.
It smells of peas.
But yes, it also shows, okay, we're having a laugh, but the serious side of it is with how they're moving Omar Barada, Dan Ashworth, going after Wilcox. They are assembling the team and the team that they said they're going to assemble. Yeah.
And soon, you never know. You never know if Ten Hag is the piece that they say you can't be here for it. And that's
this is what I'm saying. That could happen.
Our opinion.
No, it doesn't matter.
How I feel about Man United.
No,
it doesn't matter.
What's your opinion? Though? You express it. You don't just. That means.
Not saying it should.
We may as well shut down the channel because it's not in our hands.
Shut down the channel.
Shut down the channel.
No.
The Ineos Avengers Assemble is going to happen, and then it's not in our hands. So shut down the channel.
No, shut down. No, but I hear what you're saying, but it's like. And because some people are like, KG, just woke up and swallowed a coffee, like, just say the words. And
what do you think to people who say that to you?
I just think, do you, fam? Like, you're like, I'm telling you why I feel this way.
Believe,
and then you tell me, well, that's delusional. I'm saying, well, cool. But then I'm not saying, I'm saying, look, while I've used the credit in the bank from the first season, this season's gone wrong. I want him to fix it. I want to give him the chance to fix it before we make a decision. That's all. But then, you could have said, I've seen enough and I want him to go. Cool.
Yeah, it's like because that's your
Cool.
opinion or whatever. Yeah,
Cool. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think it's like if you come to every stream, like it's like when you lot couldn't convince Marcel to say I don't want to manage anymore in that
No, of
yesterday's
course
stream.
not.
It's
No,
not gonna happen.
No, and we're not even really trying to.
But
This
that's it.
is-
But some people would like it to happen.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not-
So we can smell the
It's
coffee.
not gonna
and-
work.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not gonna work. Like
No.
he feels confident about his
Well,
decision.
he said if Ten Hag leaves, he'll cry. But as long as it's De Zerbi, he
Yeah.
said-
There you
is
go.
what he
But he's
actually
made of this. I
Yeah.
think it's good. I think at least you know what you're saying. You back what you're saying.
Yeah, not
and
like me
then-
every week. Fucking, so I'm
Yeah, we're all
on
over
fence,
the
mate.
place, mate.
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence
It's cool, man.
because I can't 100% equivocally say in my heart that he's 100%.
I like this manager. I feel he's gonna get it right. I really do. I've got.
Because there are bits of it that I do like.
I like this manager.
But
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
he'll get it right, and I can't wait for the revisionism. That's all I'm waiting for. I can't wait to hear Oli 3.0 because Oli sounds like a great manager, and maybe Man United should look at for him. That's how it sounds. Jose Mourinho sounds like a fantastic manager. Bring him in. LVG even sounds like took us to the FA Cup, mate. Shouldn't have got sacked. Found out on the stairs. Found out on the way to collect the trophy. We're a mess.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
it's mad. According to reports, it's not to do with Jason Wilcox though, but because we've kind of finished with the topics. But the third kit is not going to be worn again for the rest of the season, according to the Daily Mail. The green stripe. Sorry, this the away kit. The third kit is the white one.
Yeah, I like the white one.
Yeah, I didn't ever really like it.
The
It's
green
kinda
one,
the
you
same
hated the
green.
green one.
Yeah, I said it from
You
the
hate the green
start.
one.
It didn't
I
grow
thought it
on
looked
me.
neat. I felt like it looked like a trackie. It felt like a nice tracksuit to wear. I've seen the top. You know when they just have the. It looks
Yeah.
nice.
It's never
did we
really
do
got
too
on with the
much?
stripe. I just didn't get on with the colours, and
Yeah.
I never really embraced that shirt. But the reason why is not so much because it's like that grey kit in the 95 season was that, I think 96 or 94, 95
That
season, whenever
nasty
it was.
one that you wore.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact year of that kit, but when they dashed away that after Southampton,
Yeah.
it's not one of those because they can't see each other.
Yeah.
It's more because the games that are left of who we're required to play against,
Yeah.
we can wear red, the home kit for a lot of them, even if
Okay.
they're away,
Yeah.
or the white kit.
We're just shit, man.
I don't
This
care
is-
what kit
Do you know
we're
what I
in,
hate
don't we?
about us? Do you know what I really hate?
Go on.
Because we're so shit, yeah, we're just looking for different things to find. It's like we talk about the stadium, we talk about facilities, we're shit. You know what I mean? Now sometimes we get into that other stuff
Losing
and it's
management.
like, well, we get into this thing, but then again, we could change him. We could change him and be here.
Do you
We
like
could.
Nagelsmann? Just a couple of reports.
He's good. He's good. I'm not gonna like. I realize I'm probably getting to that stage where I am with players. You see, when I see a player come, forget about it.
Yeah.
I was so
because you know when it gets
no
to Man
one
United,
was
it
more
changes.
hyped to me about Sancho coming to this club.
And Anthony.
I was excited. These are the players that Anthony, all of these players. Now I'm just, even when I see a comp, I'm like, hopefully he can do that.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can replicate that at Man
Yeah.
United. Falcao, Di Maria. I've been here, bro. So now it's like even I went to Ajax to see his last game. They said look after him, bro. Now we're here again. So like, when can we get excited about
Yeah,
this?
you can't.
This is,
Yeah.
I wanted Poch.
Yeah.
I remember the community said
Yeah.
this guy won the
Same.
Man United vote by over 90% when they
Yeah.
asked the fans. Yeah, none of the fans are here anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's mad. So now,
Anything can happen.
if you say this is the next guy, we'll see.
Yeah.
They told me Tuchel was a wicked manager. All of a sudden, he's a bum. When? He's the one that took PSG took Chelsea, Champions League, So who knows? I can tell you, a Bayern fan will tell me to now.
But now Tuchel's
He's
yeah.
absolutely
Terrible, garbage.
a garbage person.
Yeah. So now he's. I don't
What's
know.
the rules, Flex?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But again, if he comes in, are people going to understand that he won't be able to start his job straight away? So we will be behind.
No, he can start if the manager comes in.
German, ain't he the German?
Yeah, but after that he's in.
That's it.
Oh, I thought
So-
you meant like the gardening leave. Like
No, he won't
them
get to
other man-
start. I'm saying that
Yeah.
we will be behind in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing. You know, like pre-season, all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, are we going to give him the tax of he didn't have a good pre-season? There won't be. It'll be,
Yeah.
how dare you?
It's difficult because we do want.
Do you want him? Would you mind him?
I like Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
I do. If Ten Hag left, he'd be one of my top candidates.
Yeah.
The De Zerbi thing, not so much for me.
He's got some defensive issues, fam.
100%. I don't know. I feel like if it isn't Ten Hag, I feel like it'd be someone that we weren't expecting. Not Southgate and that, but that's different. But I don't know. But yeah, hopefully Ten Hag can Work around. And more to the point before we finish off, next 2 games, bro. Listen, just really quickly. I need to talk to you.
The Almadico.
Chelsea, oh shit.
Almadico. Skipping
Are we gonna
way
beat
back in there, man. There. I don't know, man. Hopefully, yeah. Liverpool was the game now. Liverpool, I'm all in on Liverpool. We have to beat them. You see how you said it again? They want revenge. We have to beat them. They can't come.
It's gonna be hard.
We have to stop them from winning the league. We have to stop Liverpool from winning the league. That's it. Even if it's let's say we draw with Chelsea, we must stop Liverpool at all costs.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how my head is.
Do you think we get how many points do you think we get by the next effects?
4 points.
So you think we draw one of those games and win?
We draw and we're gonna win.
So it's a draw against Chelsea and a win against.
No, I think we could draw against Chelsea and beat Liverpool. We must.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Liverpool's must. It's must win. It's not even what you call it. It's not draw. It's fuck their season.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we have to. We have to. They can't win the league on our.
No, of course not. Well, they wouldn't have won it on.
No, but
it would just help towards.
We've helped
it.
them. No chance.
I agree. Guys, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let us know how you're feeling about all the topics we've been going through. Let us know about what you're saying about KG's takes, my takes, your own takes.
Oh, they're gonna hate me.
And let us know how many points you think we're getting. How many points are we gonna get? Oh my God.
How many points do you reckon you're gonna get?
I think I went with 4.
4 as well.
I think I said would beat Liverpool, miraculously beat Liverpool, but get a draw against Chelsea. So. It's the most Man United-like thing. Like at Old Trafford, in that game, they just run around, innit?
There'll be more energy in this Chelsea game. Yeah. So we'll see.
But if we can get a good performance against Chelsea, and more importantly, a win.
If we got 6 points, are you off the fence?
I've already said. Listen to me right now. This is why I admit it. This is why I am shameless, because I'm setting up the scenario of like, if we do this, I'll do that, and if we do that, then I won't. If we get 6 points, AGT and Matisse are in serious trouble. No, 3-piece shoot.
3-piece seat.
But I'm not really getting. I'm not pushing that one. I don't know.
See what happens.
Take care, guys. We'll see you in the next episode of Fest.
Peace.